Welcome and karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar. Today we are on our second part of Zanzibari mix and we are going to make kachori. Now for kachori I have some potatoes here and I also have some red chili powder, turmeric powder, cilantro, fresh ginger garlic, lemon, and I also have a green chili if you want it more spicy. Now I'm going to boil my potatoes and I've just got just enough water for the potatoes because I do not want to drain the starch out of the potatoes. I want the water to dry. Okay, so while my heat is still on, I have added the chili powder and the turmeric powder. And you don't have to do it this way. You can boil the potatoes and drain the water. I prefer not to drain the water. And then we're going to add some lemon or lime and make sure you don't put too much because most of the times the kachoris are usually, they're citric, but you don't want it to be overwhelmed, You don't want them to go overboard, all right? And then, of course, I got my fresh ginger garlic. You can put it in any order. And then the cilantro is optional. If you don't want to use the cilantro, you don't have to, okay? And then now I have turned my heat off and then I just want the lemon to dry, the lemon juice that I've added in it to dry, okay? And then we are going to mash the potatoes to make sure there are no lumps. Now these are Swahili or East African kachoris. These are not like what the Indian subcontinent do. Those kachoris are different types of kachoris. This is mainly for my Indian viewers because I know when you see kachori, you'll think it's those. These are different kachoris. These are more like bonda. Okay, if you have had bonda, so this is, it's more like it. Okay, except for the sizes. Then once the potatoes have cooled, you want to go ahead and make some small ball, shape. You can do any size you want, small, big, medium. Most of the time we do medium. And then once you're done with this, you can fry them immediately. But if you don't want to fry them immediately, what I normally do is I just cover them and put them in the fridge till when I'm ready to fry them. Okay? And yeah, so the kachoris are usually eaten with the Zanzibar mix or as a side dish. Also, you can enjoy them on its own. You don't have to have them with the Zanzibar mix. Now for my batter here, I have got half cup of flour and half cup of water. I wanted to see if this will work out. And then a little bit of turmeric if you want. If you don't want, it's all right. Just for the little color. And like I say, normally I do not measure. So since I'm doing this video, I want it to be accurate. And it looks like I had to add extra water, about a tablespoon of water, because you want the batter to be very thin, but not so thin, just thin enough to coat, to be able to hold the kachoris when you're frying them, okay? And I think this is just it. And if you want to add salt, you can add a little bit of salt to it. If you don't want, it's okay. It's you really can't tell much unless your coating is very thick, okay? If you do your batter very thick and then you don't put salt, then that's where you'll see the difference. You can tell the difference, not see the difference. Okay, so this is ready and I've got my oil ready. It's nice and hot. So I just dip in the kachori in the batter and then just coat it nicely. And if you want, you can use a spoon or I don't know. Yeah, I guess a spoon would work. Make sure you don't burn your fingers when you dip your kachoris in the hot oil. I've done that so many times, and especially if you have long nails, that's definitely going to happen. So you have to be very, very careful with that. And now the kachoris, frying them, you really don't fry them much, just a little bit, about maybe 2 to 3 minutes on each side because all the ingredients inside are already cooked. So it doesn't really take much time, okay? And then there's no particular color for this. And also you don't have to use only all-purpose flour. You can use basin, that is the gram flour, or chickpeas flour. That's also the same thing. So, no. Yeah, basin is chickpeas flour. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, so you can use that flour too, or you can mix both. But try not to use egg, because the egg is really going to make a lot of bubbles in your kachori and you won't even be able to see them. So that's about it for this video for today, and please stay tuned. I've got mshkaki coming, and then I've got batata za urojo. And for those who don't speak Kiswahili, I will definitely explain what those items are as I get ready with the video. Okay, I have cooked all these things in one day. I'm just editing and narrating on different days because it's a lot of work. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you very much. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar.